Hello everyone! Today I'm going to be going on a kitchen tour for you guys. I'm going to show you how I organize my kitchen and what utensils I have and how I organize my cooking. Here we go! So first I'm going to begin in the area where all the cooking happens. So here you can see you have the gas hobs for cooking, and over here I have all my utensils, so my knives, my forks, my spoons, and also my teaspoons. And I also have this thing for draining. I use it especially for milk, you know, when there's like a lot of bits in your milk. It can be very useful. And then this is my potato peeler. I will be linking all of the items and where I got them below. So the cutlery, I got them all from Argos. Then this wooden thing to hold my utensils, I got it on Zara Home. I got it on a sale and it was really good because I got to put all my things. And this I got it on Amazon. It was really good. It came in one day. Then in here I have all my pans that I use for cooking. So up here I have my drainer. This I got it on Muji. It's really useful. I've had it for 4 years and I think it was the best buy from Muji. Then I got these in my first year because I live in a studio. So I thought this was very useful to have like tiny pans, and I use them especially for cooking sauces for pasta and creams. Then I have the big pans. This one I got from Ikea. It's really useful for like cooking bigger meals. And then this one is from Tefal, and it's also great for cooking bigger meals. So these are my pans. Then I also have the bigger ones. This one is like a big wok, and it's very useful to cook like, you know, the kind of big meals, such as like if you want to make like a pad thai, or you want to make like my cacio e pepe. In the video, this is the one I used when I add the pepper and then the cheese. Then I also have Tefal pan that I mainly use for cooking like meats on it, and yeah, it's like chicken, steaks. It's on, it's amazing because it's really big, and it's also good for cooking like a lot of vegetables at the same time. Like if you want to make like zucchini with like peppers, it's really good. Then I have this little one which I use just to make eggs, just like maybe a little bit of scrambled eggs or just one single egg. This is perfect. Then I have this one which I got, I think, on Amazon, or I don't remember where I got it, but I will go and check and let you know. And this is good for boiling milk. So if I make hot chocolate, I always use this one. Or if I want to make like hot milk with a little bit of coffee in the morning, this one is perfect. So these are all my pans. Now I like to point out all my utensils. And in here I have all the things that I need, especially when I'm cooking, so they're directly at my disposal. So I have these that I can use to just cook immediately. So these, I think I got them all on Argos as well during my first year of university. Then I have this knife. It's from Joseph, and it's really great. I've had it from first year as well, and it cuts really well. And then one very important element in my kitchen, especially if you make a lot of Italian food or even just meat, it's a pinzetta. And basically it's perfect for like when you're making like pasta as well, like, you know, cacio e pepe. I use this one. And then you can also use it for like turning and flipping around your steak and also your chicken if you're making it on the pan. So this honestly is a very good buy. Then, so you must be wondering why there's olive oil here, and I always keep it here because I'm always using olive oil no matter what I cook. Pasta, meat, everything. So I just keep it at my disposal on the side, and I put a little piece of paper under because I don't want to keep cleaning the surface. So this is my cooking area here. It's mainly like just a convenience drawer. So I have like non-stick baking paper over here. Then I have the aluminium foil. I also have my scale because I always use my scale, and I'll show you why I put it here. Very strategic location. And a cutting board, some scissors, and of course these that are very useful for closing packages. And these are my table mats. So I just put them here when I'm ready to eat or like on another table, and it's amazing. They're also washable in the washing machine, so that makes them very good. Then over here I have my baking area, so I have my bowls. So I have a transparent bowl, and then I have this metal one. How many milliliters you actually have, and this is from Muji. Also amazing buy. I think everything from Muji that I own is amazing. Then I have here from Amazon, I got this. I have my blender from Russell Hobbs. And then I also have this blender. It's very useful when you want to make maybe your vegetables into a soup. I think that is very useful to have in your kitchen. And I also have this rolling pin. I have some water that's stocked up here because I didn't have anywhere else to put it. And then I also have a popcorn machine, which I can build up there. And then this machine is called a stovetop waffle presser. I haven't used it since second year of university, so like 2 years ago. But I'm planning to use it again for what's called pizzelle. I haven't made it yet for you guys, but I will make it very soon. It's very good for breakfast, especially on a Sunday, like my mom makes it all the time, and I highly recommend. So this is my areas next to the kitchen, and so this is my oven. The time is wrong, sorry. Very convenient oven, it's automatic, has all the functions you need, such as grilling, cooking. Then, the best part, my pasta cupboard. You may be surprised at how much pasta I have in here. So it's all the Cecco pasta because they're my favorites. So I have the fusilli, I have penne, every kind, and then here I have the spaghetti section. I know, it has its own section because I love them. And then up here I just have like rice and then my teas, and then up there I have my espresso machine and my kettle. So this side is really useful too. Oh yes, and the reason why I put my scale here is because then I just weigh my pasta that is here when I need to put it back to the cooker here. Then over here I have all the ingredients needed for all my meals. So I have mainly the passatas that I use for my pastas, salt of course, vinegar. Here I have some potatoes. Also, the thing about potatoes, you should store them. Don't keep them outside, like keep them in a nice cool dark area ideally. And then some tuna. Up here I have flour, and this is kind of my baking area. So I have all the ingredients I need, like vanilla bean up there, Nutella, like it's not a fake Nutella, but it's a alternative to Nutella, which I found at Planet Organic. Quite good because I couldn't find Nutella back then. Then some coffee and some icing, Betty Crocker's ready-made cakes. I think it's always good to have them. I have some chocolate up there, some cereals at the top, and some more Cheerios, some more chopped tomatoes. Then up here, I love this thing here because it's really convenient for me to keep my ingredients, like my spices. So I have, well, here I have my vitamins that I have every day after lunch. So then I have my paprika, sage, thyme, peppers, oregano, and curry, and my garlic. So this was my storage unit. And then you may be wondering what's on this side. So over here, I have my fridge. I have more water at my disposal because it's always good to have a lot of water in your house no matter what. Then some cereals, I just like to keep them out here because I use them in the morning. And if you're not familiar with this, these are called gocciole, and they are by Pavesi, and they are really the best biscuits. It's so good to have them with a cup of milk in the morning, and it's really a great way to start your day. And you can even have one when you're hungry in the afternoon. I will link where they sell them, but they sell them on Life is Life, and they also sell them in some stores around London, so it's not impossible to find. You will usually find them in all the Italian delis. So no matter where you are in the world, I think you should be able to find them. And then here is my sink with my soap for cleaning. Here I have just this hand soap. I always keep it because it's just easier to have hand soap in your kitchen because you don't want to keep going to your bathroom and before you cook, you should always wash your hands. And I have this for cleaning my dishes. I will link it below. And then my Parmesan grater, or a grater for anything. And I love this. I always keep it at my disposal because I need it every day. And then a chopping board, of course, because I need it every day. Then you're wondering, where do I clean all my things? I use the dishwasher. The dishwasher is really strategic. I will not launch it every day because it's very energy consuming, but I will launch it whenever it's full, you know. If I don't have time, then of course I will put it on before leaving the house, but it's really good. So it's really convenient because there's this for all the cutlery. And then this is mainly for the cups. And then down here for the plates. So where are my plates? My plates are up here. I kind of stack them all here because I think it's just easier. So here I have all my cups, my glasses, my mugs, my cereal bowl. I also wanted to just point out this one that I bought recently from Zara Home. It was a very good buy, and it's really good because it's sometimes you just need like a tiny bowl just for, like, you know, mozzarella or something, you know. So I just recently got it, so I haven't used it much, but I really like the color and how it looks. And then my microwave is here. And then up here, I don't remember what I put, but I think it's just like a storage unit of the things I don't really use because it's quite up there. Then, oh, I forgot to mention, I have my freezer. Here's my freezer. I typically always put some bread to freeze in my containers. And then I have some frozen vegetables like broccoli because it's always useful to have them in the house when you want to eat something quickly. Then I typically freeze my meats, like my steak here, and I always freeze my fish. Because since quarantine, I've realized that it's always good to have things in your house, meats and things, so you don't have to go out that much, especially during the lockdown. And then here there's more chicken, some more frozen vegetables, and then some salmon down there. So that's how I keep it organized. And then over here, of course, I have all my cleaning products that I need to clean. So I just like to go through it very quickly. But basically, I recently purchased these two Method cleaners. So this one is a multi-surface cleaner and this one is a glass cleaner. And they're about £3 each, so they're a little bit more expensive than the normal range that you find in the supermarket, but I think it's a great investment because they're also very good for the environment. Apparently they reuse their bottles, and another thing is that they really work. So usually I don't get glass cleaners because they leave a lot of the marks on your glass. But this one works very well. I really recommend. Then of course for multi-surface you can just buy any from the supermarket, but I really liked it because it was pink, so it's really nice. Then, you know, of course we're all panicking about Corona, and I would say if you want to sanitize your house, you should get a Dettol all-in-one. It works very, very well. I love it. I've had it even before Corona time, and it's great. It really, really cleans. Then I have some multi-purpose cleaning wipes, the thing for washing your clothes. And then I also have these all-purpose cloths that from Waitrose, and they're really, really good. You probably find them in every supermarket. And they're very good because you can rewash them and just like fold them and keep them here. Then over here it's a bit messy, but it's all my grocery bags because I reuse them. Then, yes, so all the cleaning products, and this one is also amazing for cleaning like your hubs over there. This is from Sieve. I don't know how you call the brand. Sieve? And then some lime scale remover, because you know a lot of lime scale gets created over here, so you just spray it on the sides where there's water usually, and this is very good buy. Definitely recommend. Then I recently bought this bin because it wasn't here when I arrived. And I bought it because it's automatic and you just click and it doesn't make your kitchen smell. I regularly clean it so it stays spotless, and overall amazing kitchen. And these are all the tips I have for you in order to, you know, have a strategic kitchen where you can actually put all of your things. Just one last thing is I'd like to mention this recent purchase that I just got from Vileda. It's a 1 in 2 spray for cleaning the floor. So after I vacuum the floor, I typically will use this to clean it, and let me tell you why it's amazing. So you can just spray, you can see here, and you clean. Always keeping my kitchen perfectly clean, because the kitchen is the place where I can get the most dirty in the house. And I also use it for other surfaces in the house, and I will link it below. It's an amazing investment. It's about £20, I think. Love it. It's better than the ones with the bucket, because the ones with the bucket you have to keep dragging it around, and if you have space problems in apartments, especially like the ones in Europe, we don't have much space in our apartments, so I think it's a great buy. If you have any questions, let me know. Put them in the comment section below, and please don't forget to like and subscribe and share with your friends who also have problems organizing their kitchens or even keeping it clean based on the products that I have mentioned in the description box below. Thank you guys, this is Fafa Food.